Alhamdulillah. Ladies with gentle hands. It is allergy season. I'm not allergic to anything, I'm just sick. But I am very sick, and so I'm sorry if I sound off during this video. Like right now as I speak, I feel like I sound like Squidward. My nose is so stuffy. But please bear with me. Next video will be better. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to the script now. Bye bye. One Piece is so overrated. It's literally just Luffy going from island to island, saving a country and leaving. Really? You can literally boil down any anime like that. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen is so repetitive. It's just a story about a dude who eats a finger, kills a cursed spirit, and then he rinses and repeats it for 300 chapters. Oh, One Punch Man is so boring. An enemy appears, defeats everyone, then Saitama just one-shots them. Naruto is so repetitive. It's practically 750 episodes of Naruto chasing Sasuke. Actually, wait, no. That sounds about right. But you get my point. It is so crazy to me that people actually believe that One Piece is just a rinse and repeat series. And so I'm here to disprove it / prove that it's not actually a bad thing if you really think about it once and for all. First of all, I'm going to begin by naming every arc that doesn't fall under this category. The Bharati, Logtown, Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, Jaya, Long Ring Long Land, Water 7, Enies Lobby. Enies Lobby is a rescue arc where he declares war with the world government, so I don't want to hear it. He does not save anyone. Thriller Bark, again, he did save people, but it was indirect. He technically was fighting to get back Brooke's shadow and his own shadow and his crew's shadow, and that helped everyone in the process. But again, it was a group of people trapped on a pirate ship, not really a country with an oppressive / corrupt government. But whatever, if you want to count it, you can count it, I don't really care. Sabodi Archipelago, Amazon Lily, Impel Down. If anything, Luffy freed hundreds of the most wanted criminals around the world, whilst defeating the warden, who was actually a good human being. Like low-key, wait, what? Like, yo, my script is messed up. I typed like Luffy, low-key was the villain in this arc. What? Oh, I put a comma, so I was meant to say like this. Like Luffy, low-key was the villain in this arc. Okay, why didn't I just say like low-key Luffy was the villain? Yo, I'm so glad I'm done with English, man. But anyways, Marineford, I'ma let Fishman Island count as a country saving arc, cause they did save Neptune and the other fodder. But if you think about it, the Straw Hats were getting jumped from the get-go and forced to defend themselves, but whatever, I will let it slide. Punk Hazard, Whole Cake Island, The Reverie, and Egghead Island. And not to mention that the Straw Hats initially went to Dressrosa to avenge Corazon because it was part of the agreement with Law, and the whole point of Wano was to defeat Kaido for the Poneglyph. So even if the country's people weren't at stake, Luffy still would have fought Doflamingo and Kaido. But still, they do technically end up saving a country. So that's what, depending on how you view it, that's 16 to 19 out of the 31 arcs that do not fall under this category. That being said, not to sound like a hypocrite, but most huge arcs in One Piece do revolve around Luffy saving a country from a corrupt leader, and so that's probably why people get the idea that that is what One Piece is all about. But here is why that is actually a good thing. Now, as mentioned in the show, Luffy helps people and leaves smiles on their faces every arc. Sometimes they love him so much, he has to remind them that he is a pirate and not a hero. Now, if he solely saved people every arc because he just wants to help them, I can see how that could go stale over time. But 90% of the time, bro has an ulterior motive, and saving those people was always just sort of a bonus. And after Wano, it has become very clear why Oda always sprinkled in those elements in every arc. It was to set up Luffy being the warrior of liberation. Nika was known for going from island to island, liberating people and leaving a smile on their face. And this was said all the way back in Skypiea, so I don't want nobody saying this was an ass pull by Oda. The Warrior of Liberation was mentioned multiple times throughout the show, and so him adding the themes of liberation throughout the show set up Luffy's big reveal so perfectly. And what's even better is that Luffy is completely unaware of what he is doing. He doesn't save people because he's a hero. He saves his friends, the people who are good to him, and the people who feed him. He doesn't actively try to fulfill the prophecy. He is the prophecy! It's like Tigress from Kung Fu Panda. She so desperately tries to fulfill the prophecy of being the Dragon Warrior, but Poe is just unintentionally him! In the time of recording this, One Piece 1107 leaks are out, and there's no panels yet, but we have a translation that says, Bonnie tells Luffy, I've been looking for you, Nika. And he says, what do you mean? I've been near you this whole time. And what is a Nika? By the way, Oda must have done this on purpose. Do you know how hard I need to emphasize the K? So that people can't take this clip out of context 5 years from now. I am saying Nika. Please don't take this out of context, please. Anyways, One Piece is better than your favorite anime. Get better and stop stereotyping. There's more to One Piece than silly pirates saving cities.